Hello, welcome back. So this is as promised. This video we're gonna talk about the legendary heroes that are good for tanking. Okay, so these all the heroes that in gray right now means I don't have yet. I do have the relics, that's why they pop up, but I cannot use them because they are not unlocked for me. Okay, so good tanker. Let me see. I'm gonna talk about a few. My favorite is this dude right here. He's this is I don't have him, but I'm speaking from personal experience against facing him in the arena and people who have gotten him the 4 or 5 star. He is unbelievably hard to beat. Um, he can tank two heroes, two my good heroes, no problem. He's really hard to beat. It takes a long time to get his HP down because he has so much health in the arena and because of his ability as well. But basically, you look through his ability. He gains health, okay, and then he heals himself every 30% loss, health loss, and then of course he also reduces magical defense and physical defense of the two closest enemies, which why makes him more deadly because it does more damage to you that way. And then of course when he uses a skill, he basically attacks and he purge all buffs from target, additionally cleansing him from all debuffs. So he gets a fresh start. So you can't nerf him basically. You cannot get his physical or magical defense to go down because he cleans himself every time he attacks. So it makes it really tough to beat him. And on top of that, he has a lot of health too. So I hate to go up against him because it does takes a while to take him down. So he's definitely one of the hero that if I ever have, I will get him up to 5 star as fast as I can, and he will replace Tethros or anybody that's not really good at doing damage. And he does good damage and he can tank. You can put him in the front, no problem. Usually magical fighters are kind of low in health, but not this guy. Now, the absolute beast of all tanking is this guy right here. He is he does crap for damage. He doesn't do much good of a damage at all, but he heals himself. Okay, so he heals himself, and on top of that, he just has so much health with them along. It just takes forever to kill him. I use him to tank against Big Boss. Of course, I don't have him, but I use him in the Guardians system where you can borrow your alliance heroes. He's one of them that I always borrow, facing against anybody as a physical attacker or that does a lot of physical damage. He's a good physical defender as a legendary hero. Um, so basically, most of his attacks heals himself. So that's why he's an absolute beast at tanking. You need him. You need to face against someone that's really tough, and you need just to survive long enough so that your hero can have enough time to make gains. Then he's the one to put into your list. So he is a good one heck of a tanker. I think he's by far probably the best tank of everybody, but he doesn't do much damage. So just be prepared. So these two are my favorite for tanking. The next one we'll talk about is this lady right here, Zoe. She's a physical, I think this is a physical fighter. I could be wrong, or magical fighter. I can't remember exactly, but she does have a lot of health, so she's very good to go in the front. And she also, when her health fall below 35%, she also gains a shield, absorbing to blah blah up to a certain amount of damage. So if you heal her up above 35%, she drops back down. She gains a shield, so it's good. Um, So basically, and of course she does decent amount of damage too. So she has a lot of health. She can has slight ability to gain her to protect herself from major attacks. And she can do decent damage too. I have gone up against her quite a few times. Sometimes she managed to beat me, but most of the time I manage to beat her because I can outsmart her with uh, just from experience and stuff. Where you place a hero and a weakness. So she's not the best tanker, okay, but she's not definitely a decent one. Um, she's okay too. But I only gone up against her a few times, and I remember she does. It's a pain in the butt to kill her too. So she does have quite a bit. A lot of these legendary heroes that are going up front have a lot of health, so you can't go wrong with putting any of these guys up in the front because they have a lot of health to start with because they are a legendary hero after all. So, but don't put any brawler or supportive class up front because that's just suicide. Anyway, she has a good health. She has decent health, and she also grant herself a health shields every time, and stop energy generation from enemy target for 5 seconds. That's why it makes it so much harder to beat her when she's on the team. I have gone up against her a few times, and I get my butt kicked almost every time. So she's definitely a good hero to invest your relics in, get her up because she can. She's a good tanker. Who else would be? She's also a good tanker. I'm trying not to make this video as long as the last one. He's also an okay. He is the Zoe version of tanker. He's not the best tanker, but he has decent HP to let him live for a while, and he's also an okay attacker too. So he's kind of well rounded, I would say, not too extreme in one direction. Um, but yeah, you definitely can use him in front of the line, and he can take damage, and he can do decent damage too. I have gone up on him against him too quite a few times, and sometimes he take me out, sometimes I take him out, just depending on how I do my hero lineup, and depending how strong he is. Anyway, on the opposing team, but he is definitely a good one to invest your relics into. Um, and basically, the skill right here, War of the High Sea, allows him to heal himself. So any hero that can heal himself, especially they can heal himself a lot and have a lot of good health, throw him in the front. So yes, I definitely say he's a good one. She is also a very good tanker as well. Put her up in the front is fine. I have gone up against her quite a few times as well. It does take quite a bit of time to take her down. Um, and you notice she also has an attack skill that allows her to ability basically to allow her to heal herself too. So that's why it makes it so tough to take these guys because they have a good health, a good chunk of health already, and they also can heal themselves. So it makes it really easy to put them in the front. Oh my god, my phone is gonna blow up because its battery's done. Okay, the last one. She's an okay. She's a decent hero to have as a tanker. She does have because she has a lot of quite a bit of HP. Not the best of all of them compared to the others. I don't think she's that good health wise, but she does good damage. So she can also be in the front. So she won't have no problem being in the front. But she might die if they have two people, two good decent attacker gain up on. She will die. But it does take a while to kill her off. Um, so she is definitely a good tanker too. Uh, wouldn't have any problem putting her up front either. Nori, she's okay. Good. She's okay too, actually. Because she also can grant herself a health shield for 8 seconds. Um, so not bad. All the heroes that I just went over, including Nori's the last one, they all are good, decent tankers. So any one of them can actually go in the front of the line. They can do attack and they can tank at the same time. The only exception to that rule is this guy right here, the Christmas hero. He is crazy as a tanker, but doesn't do that much damage at all. So just be careful when you use him. When I go up against him in the arena, I usually just chuck one guy, throw him there, and just let them two just have fun with each other. But I don't really try. He's not the first hero that I usually try to take out because he has so much health. It wastes too much time. I can take out some other hero, and usually he is last one to die because of the his skill, his ability to heal himself, and the amount of health he has. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll be back with more videos soon, so stay tuned. And I'll see you in the next one. You guys have a wonderful day/night.